Today we're leaving the island of Cape Breton Island, which is in Nova Scotia, and we're going to Nova Scotia mainland. And we're heading to Halifax. That's the largest city in Nova Scotia, and the one that recently had extreme rain and flooding. And it'll be a long drive for us, but we're going to stick to the main roads today, and we're on our way.
Yep, let's go. Crossing this bridge, that means we are leaving Cape Breton Island. We're just about to arrive to our RV park. We are now in Halifax. Hi everybody! Today we're heading to do touristing downtown of
In 1 mile,
Halifax.
turn right onto Connaught Avenue.
Yeah, Sarah is talking. And so what is our plan today, Mahal?
Our plan is to go to the Halifax Citadel. It's a National Historic Site. They have quite a few of them all over the place. Basically back to when the English are fighting the French, or the French are fighting the English. It goes on and on. And then, just to mellow us out at the end, if there's time, we're going to walk in the botanical gardens and look at flowers.
If there is time. What time is it right now? It's 5 minutes to 12. So, let's go head out.
Let's go!
Right turn. Take a slight right turn.
Citadel here.
Turn left on.
Hello.
Hello. You have a pass?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's your ticket and a map. The guided tours start at number 1 on the map. It's right in front of the information center.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand you a parking permit.
So we are just about to enter the Citadel.
And so they'll be playing, and then at 1:05 we'll offer a guided tour included with the price of admission. You don't need to sign up, you don't need to pay anything extra, you can just join up on that. And it'll take you all around the fort, and where it'll take you to see one of our rifle demonstrations at 1:15.
Right, so we're going to play a couple more songs. Do you have any bagpipers. And then going to, for example, the 7 Years' War, there were also bagpipers at some of those big battles. In the British Army, bagpipers before 1854 were unofficial. But since there was a lot of Scottish soldiers, having bagpipes around was a real plus. So the officers would, hire a piper and then say that they were private. They'd pay for all their kit, pay for their bagpipes, and then the private would just go around bagpiping. And so eventually it became, they would start wearing this uniform, or it kind of looks like it, with the officers who were very rich at the time, kind of showing off their wealth on the bagpipers' uniforms. And then 1854, it all gets standardized across the Highland regiments. So now you get pipe bands, they get a penny more than the regular infantry.
So we are inside the Citadel right now and watching all main information. So one of this is this one. So we are heading to the exhibit right now. And then there is a tour at 1:05. So we have like 10 minutes. We'll just peek in here. Let's go.
Are we going to get to the point where I can talk about my hat or not?
In it, and so it tends to rust pretty easily. You can see some of that rust even on the stone, and especially in kind of what's it called, the grout between the stones. That stone was also a lot more. Before this one, they had an older pattern 53, basically exactly the same, except that one was loaded through the muzzle. To do that, you have to stand it straight up and down like that and put all the black powder and the ball through the muzzle of the gun and tamp it all the way to the bottom with a long metal rod. It's a long process though. You can't fire very often, usually 2 to 3 times a minute.
So we just left the Citadel. And where are we heading now, Mahal?
To the Halifax Public Gardens to wind up our day and have a little bit of walking through the flowers.
Yep.
Do you like my hat?
I don't know why he's talking about his hat all day long today.
I love my hat.
pineapple in Nova Scotia? Yeah. And also avocado. Yeah.
Turn left onto Citadel Hill National Historic Park. At the next stop sign, turn right.
Well, tourist day is over. And it's time to go home. See you again tomorrow. So we are just starting for our second day here in Halifax. So what are we doing today, Mahal?
We changed our plans because of the weather, and so we have a half day without rain maybe right now, and we are on the waterfront on a 2.5 mile boardwalk, and we just see somebody caught 2 fish at the same time. Not quite sure how he got that lucky. Anyway, we'll go back and forth, so it's 5 miles for us, and there'll be some exercise, and if it rains, we have museums.
Yep. Welcome to Nova Scotia in the middle of summer.
Also came up, supposedly sushi.
Last night, the snow was overwhelming. Your feet on the plank. Don't let me fall in.
Now we are in the Immigration Museum. This is like the one in New York, Ellis Island. Well, it is time for us to say bye-bye to Halifax. On the way west.